Hey everyone, it's Liz from City Green, and today we're going to be talking about herbs. You have probably seen or heard of herbs, even if you've never heard the word before. Herbs are any plant with leaves, seeds, flowers, and stems that can be used for flavoring food, medicine, or perfume. Herbs often have a really strong taste or smell, and people use them for all different reasons all over the world. We use herbs like basil, parsley, and cilantro in cooking. We might also use herbs like lavender or rosemary in a candle or a perfume because it smells so good. An herbalist is a person who makes medicine from herbs, and they will tell you that these plants have amazing abilities to help us heal and get better when we're feeling sick. Let's look at some specific herbs and talk about how people have used them in food and medicines. This herb is called mint. You've probably experienced mint from brushing your teeth because they put it in our toothpaste. An herbalist will also say that mint can help you feel better when you're having an upset stomach. It can freshen your breath, and it also can just generally make you feel better when you're feeling sick. This herb is sage. Sage has soft, fuzzy leaves. Sage, when also put in hot water as a tea, can help people with coughs and also with an upset stomach. This herb is thyme. Notice the tiny little leaves? Thyme is used a lot in cooking, especially when people make soups and roast meats and vegetables. Thyme also can help you feel better when you're having a cold. This herb is oregano. Oregano is in the same family as mint, but we usually use it on pizza and Italian food. Oregano is also an herb that can help us feel better when we're getting sick. There is literally millions of herbs all around the world, and sometimes things that we think are weeds, like dandelions, are considered as herbs to some people. Some herbs, like all other plants, are either annual or perennial. Annual herbs mean that they grow one year and then they die in the wintertime and they don't come back the next year. Perennial herbs mean that you plant them, the roots stay in the ground, and then they come back the next year. Today you're going to be planting basil and parsley. Basil and parsley are both amazing herbs, but they're annuals, so they will grow all year long, and then when the winter comes, they will die away. You're also going to be planting thyme and sage. Thyme and sage are both perennial where we live. So you're going to plant them in your garden, and they're going to come back every year. I have provided some herbs for you all to check out and explore. You're going to look at 4 different herbs, and using the worksheet, you're going to decide what the leaves look like, what they smell like, and if it reminds you of anything. Try to think if someone in your family uses that herb in cooking or in medicine or in tea. After you've sniffed and explored all the different herbs, you're gonna make something called a lavender sachet. A sachet is a small bag, usually filled with herbs that smells really nice. People put sachets in their car, in their drawer, in their bags, or in their backpacks. People really love lavender sachets because lavender is known to help people relax. When they smell the smell of lavender, it's very calming and relaxing. So today you're going to make a lavender sachet that you can take home with you and put wherever you like. Because the lavender smells so strong, we only need to use a little bit of lavender in our sachet. The rest of the bag is going to be filled with white rice. So you're going to take about 10 to 8 scoops of white rice using your spoon. You got to be very careful not to spill. And once your bag is filled up about this far, I would say a little more than halfway, you can start to add your lavender. So you can add about 4 scoops of lavender for your bag. So I have this mostly filled up. I'm going to push the drawstring like this so it gets tighter on the top, just like this. And now I'm going to double knot tie it closed so that none of the rice or lavender fall out. Once your bag is tied really tight, you can squish the lavender and rice around so that the rice and lavender mix together in the bag. Smell it, it smells really good and really strong if you like the smell of lavender. Kind of reminds me of soap. And then you have your lavender sachet. You can give it to someone as a gift, or you can keep it for yourself to make something smell really nice. Also, if you want at the end, you can take some markers and you can decorate your little lavender sachet. After you've made your sachets, you can go out to your garden and it's time for you to plant some herbs out there and to water your garden.